All right, I'm inside the Acura RSX Type S today because this is the big unveiling of the interior. And I feel like I'm finally done and have everything dialed in with the interior, and it feels really good. You know, there's a certain gratification that you get to when you're working on a car. And in my case, as most of you guys know, like I'll go 0 to 100 really quick, and I'll buy everything and get all the OEM parts and wait for them to come in and have everything done ASAP in hopes that I'll just rifle through it because I know that I can't stand still. And once it's done, then I just get to enjoy, right? So let's go through the interior on the car now that everything's finished up and show you everything that works, that is illuminated, that is cleaned and repaired. And you know, I think this thing is I don't want to say showroom quality, but it's you know, for a 17-year-old car, it's in pretty darn good condition. And you know, just like the exterior, I think with all the work that I put into this thing, that's really what holds the value and what makes me so proud of it. So let's take a look. All right, I went from no lights to all lights. They all work, even this little guy. All right, I got one more for you. So I probably had 15 or 20 bulbs that I grabbed from the junkyard, and one worked, only one. So let's turn this on and see if these babies are finally all lit. Oh Lord, let's see what these look like. Huh, not too bad. I absolutely love these seats. So I was really concerned about having them redone because I didn't want any of the factory finish to disappear or the fit. And I'm really fortunate that the guy that did the leather was amazing. Like, this panel is completely new right here, and you can see all the way down. He redid the stitching perfectly to match the entire way down here. There's no more cuts, obviously, as this is a whole new brand new piece. And then here, both of the seats were essentially dyed and conditioned to match each other, as well as the steering wheel. And you can see the steering wheel is phenomenal. Like, I don't know how he did such a great job with this, but it looks brand new. So the leather was redone. All three of these pieces, these two were upgraded to essentially a thicker leather to give it more stability moving forward. And I mean, you can see from the video, like, I think he knocked it out of the park. So I'm gonna condition it now, and then right, here's the old Switch. You can see the wear around here, around there. The lettering is all jacked up. And then here is the new Switch. So you can see it's almost perfect in every way. There's no wear, the buttons work great. And furthermore, when you turn on the light on the old one, look how pixelated the words look. Like, it just looks kind of junky. So let's get the new one in. Okay, here we are, all in. Looking pretty good there. Let's turn on the light. Cool. All right, we are coming to a conclusion. So after all of the hard work, the thousands of dollars in parts, probably emptying out some American Honda parts warehouses again with this restoration project, the RSX is virtually done. There are two last crowning moments, I guess you could say, that I will show you now, and then we'll finish up later. Some of you will probably wonder why I replaced the shift knob, which is the basic RSX Type S shift knob. I did that not because it's probably the best shift knob, but I did it just to keep it original. It feels good in your hand. It's plastic. I mean, it's not the most expensive. It's extremely lightweight. I probably could have gone with a titanium knob or an S2000 knob, and I may do that at some point. But to me, putting that shift knob, that brand new out of the packaging shift knob back on the car, just as the finishing touch to all the hard work, all the blood, sweat, tears, frustration, money that went into this car. To me, that shift knob just kind of epitomizes putting the cherry on top. So here's our gauge cluster. Everything on here functional, works great. You can see we have no wear on any of the buttons. We have our full auto mode if we want to go there, and the HVAC will take over. All the vents work as they should. Our aftermarket head unit with backup camera, perfect. Moving over, there's no weird rattles, there's nothing that seems out of place from a wear perspective. Everything is in good condition. The door panel has a slight bump right there that I haven't repaired, and right there, but everything is pretty darn good. Passenger side window, no issues. Door actuators are perfect. Coming over here to the driver's side, we have our heated side view mirrors, which do work. Obviously the mirror buttons all work. We have new leather shift boots. We have a brand new shift knob. You know, and it's interesting the touch points on how much they actually make the car feel new again. So obviously having a brand new shift knob here. Steering wheel leather has been reconditioned and redone. As you can see, the steering wheel looks phenomenal. The steering wheel looks brand new, and you know, if anyone that's familiar with these knows just how horrible the leather can deteriorate, flake off, need to be redone, the stitching come out, and mine is, I mean, pretty darn near perfect. There's a few wear items here and there. So this door skin is completely replaced, and it's in very good condition versus what was on here. We have the perforated leather all through here. We have brand new switches. As you know, my auto button had some wear on it. There was also a wear mark right here. So I was able to source a near new master switch. Everything on here does function appropriately, including the auto up-down feature of the window. All right, taking a look at the condition and quality of the leather on the seats. So here's the other big hiccup point with a lot of RSXs. So my leather is completely redone. We had a ton of issues here with my bolster when I initially got it, and this whole piece has been replaced. In addition, the bottom cushions have been replaced, and I had these upgraded, so these are a much thicker leather than the normal perforation. So these will hold up from here on out for the rest of the car, the rest of the life of the car by far. But all new centerpiece right here. And on the passenger side, this passenger side was dyed to match the same look as the repaired on this side. Back seat wise, we'll go wide angle. You can take a look. So we have our seat belt retainers here and there. They work. The interior on the back seat, I had repairs done on this as well, but the leather now is in near perfect condition all the way across. We have both buttons here to lay the seat backs, which I know can break. These are both there and functional. As far as the back end goes, let's pop it open, take a look. So hopefully you've enjoyed this process as you've gone through it with me. And now it's just mile after mile of commuting, trouble-free, hopefully, miles to enjoy the car with. So thanks a lot for coming along on this. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below.